Hello and welcome students. I Kumar welcome you again on this amazing platform where we ease your preparation. So today in our bag we have again a very important topic and a very important and very used topic, which is maxima and minima. Now why I'm saying it's a very important topic, because let it be of any year's paper, definitely there is a question based on this topic. Okay, and if you go through the papers of maxima and minima, so the question pattern of CAT is not like that you have to get a direct answer. For example, this is the value of x, this is the value of y. The question is not generally like that. The question is what are the different values of x we can have, or what can be the maximum value of x we can have, what can we have the minimum value, or what are the difference of maximum and minimum. So this is the variety, or this is the pattern in which the CAT asks your question. So that's why I'm saying it's a very, very, very important topic. So in maxima and minima also, there are variety types of questions. So today we'll be taking only just one variety, and it's a very simple variety, but again, it is a lot of, this is a most used variety we can say. So what this variety is, or what this concept is, let's see. So we'll be doing a good number of questions too, but before doing the questions, let's understand the concept. So there is a very simple concept, and the concept says that arithmetic mean, okay, will always be greater than or equals to geometric mean. Your arithmetic mean is always greater than or it is equals to geometric mean. Now what does it mean, or what is arithmetic mean, what is geometric mean? First of all, हमें तो ये तो समझ में आया ना, what is arithmetic mean and what is geometric mean. So suppose if I am having two numbers, now arithmetic mean is very simple. Arithmetic mean is same as average. Okay, if you are calculating the average or you are calculating the arithmetic mean, both are same. So suppose if I have two numbers a and b, okay, and if I have to get the arithmetic mean of it, okay, suppose we have two numbers a and b, and if we have to get the arithmetic mean of it, so what will be the arithmetic mean of it? Simply the average. So we can say that arithmetic mean of a and b will be a plus b by 2. Okay. So this is the value of arithmetic mean. Now what does actually the arithmetic means? Suppose I have two numbers a and b, and suppose when I calculated the arithmetic mean of a and b, suppose the answer is m, suppose the arithmetic mean is m. So if the arithmetic mean of a and b is m, if you will be placing m in between a and b, so this a, m and b, they will be forming a AP. Okay, what is the significance of arithmetic mean? Suppose you have any two numbers, find the arithmetic mean of that and place it between the two numbers. So when you will be placing it between the two numbers, these three numbers will be forming a AP. Similarly, if we have to get the geometric mean of AB, so for geometric mean of AB, it will be what? It will be under root of A into B. Now what does geometric mean stands for? So suppose if I have two numbers A and B, and suppose we are calculating the geometric mean of it, suppose this is G. Okay, we had two numbers and we calculated the geometric mean of A and B. So what does what does A, G and B will be? So they will be the terms of a GP. So arithmetic mean including the two numbers form AP, okay, and geometric mean including these two numbers will be forming a geometric progression. So this is what arithmetic mean is and geometric mean is. But currently we will be not talking about arithmetic and geometric mean. Basically we just have to use this simple concept. And this is the most widely used concept. Many questions you'll be finding from this concept. So how to use this concept? Okay. Now suppose I'm asking you a very basic question. The question is, okay, what can be the minimum value of x plus 1 upon x? Okay, if your x is a real number. If my x is real number, okay, so what can be the minimum value of x plus 1 upon x? Okay, can I get the maximum value? The maximum value, if x is real number, so simply place infinity. So if you are placing it infinity, it will be infinity. So maximum value to infinity hoga. I'm concerned, okay, what is the minimum value of this? So if I have to get the minimum value of this, what I'll be doing? I'll be using the concept. What the concept is? Arithmetic mean is greater than or equals to geometric mean. Okay, now if you have to get the arithmetic mean of it, what it will be? This is A and this is B. So arithmetic mean will be x plus 1 upon x divided by 2. And what will be the geometric mean of it? It will be under root of x into 1 upon x. This x and this x is cancelled. Okay, simply as this is arithmetic mean, so arithmetic mean will always be greater than or equals to geometric mean. Simplifying it, if I'm writing x plus 1 upon x here, okay, and I'll move this 2 to that side. So this is under root of 1, so it will be simply 2. So your x plus 1 upon x, okay, it will either be equals to 2 or it will be greater than 2. The value of this is either equals to 2 or it will be greater than 2. So if this is either equals or it can be greater than 2. So what is the minimum value x plus 1 upon x can have? The minimum value x plus 1 upon x can have is what? It is 2. So this way we have to use this concept to get the minimum value of the expression. Okay, now let's apply the concepts on some of the beautiful questions. All these questions have been taken from previous year paper. For example, this is from CAT 2023 itself. Okay, this question I have taken from CAT 2023 itself. So what the question is, let k be the largest integer such that the equation x minus 1 whole square plus 2kx plus 11 equals to 0 has no real roots. So first of all, what is the condition for no real roots? For no real roots, your discriminant should be what? It should be negative. Okay, for no real roots, the discriminant should be negative. So let's use this condition first of all. So if you will expand it, the expansion of it is what? It will be x square plus 1 minus 2x plus 2kx plus 11 equals to 0. Okay, keeping the terms together, so x square, suppose I am keeping x out, so it will be 2k minus 2x and it will be plus 12 equals to 0. Okay, so what will be the condition? B, the discriminant or b square minus 4ac should be, or we can say b square minus 4ac should be lesser than 0, right? ये condition, b square minus 4ac should be lesser than 0. Let's use it. So b square will be what? Take 2 common out, so it will be 4 k minus 1 का whole square. Okay, this is your b, so b square will be 4 times of k minus 1 whole square. I have simply taken out 2 outside. Minus 4 into 12, it should be lesser than 0. Or if you'll take 4 common, okay, so we'll have k minus 1 whole square is lesser than 12. Okay, so what will be the approximate value of 12? Go. Square of 3 is 9, square of 4 is 16. So this will be somewhere between 3.5 types. Exactly what will be the value I don't know, but it will be somewhere 3.5 if you'll take the under root. So from this we can say that k minus 1, okay, k minus 1 square is somewhat nearer to 3.5 ka whole square. This is the approximate value. Again, I am saying not the exact value. Or we can say that minus 3.5 से greater होगा k minus 1 and it will be lesser than 3.5. और अगर ये minus इधर आप कर दोगे, so this will be 2.5 and this will be k is lesser than 4.5. So k is greater than minus 2.5 and k is lesser than 4.5. So what we have to take? We have to consider the largest possible value of k. So what is the largest possible value of k? It will be simply 4. Your k has to be lesser than 4.5. So what is the largest possible value of k? The largest possible value of k is what? It is 4. Now what we have to get? If y is a positive real number, then the least possible value. So we have to get the least possible value. So if we have to get the least possible value or the minimum value of it, so what we will be doing? We will be simply taking the relation am is greater than gm. So the arithmetic mean of it will be what? It will be k upon 4y plus 9y, okay, whole divided by 2. Now this should be greater than or equals to its geometric mean. So geometric mean will be what? It will be k upon 4y into 9y. So this y and y will be cancelled. Okay, the value of k is what? Place it 4. If you place the value of k as 4, so 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So this will be under root of 9. So simply what we can say, k upon 4y plus 9y, okay, will be greater than equals to 2. And this is what? This is 9. Okay, so it will be root 3. Now since this is root 3, so it will be either plus minus root 3. Okay, this will be plus minus root 3 because nothing has been said. Okay, so we can say that k plus 4y plus 9y, okay, it will lie in the range of -6 से ये बड़ा होगा, ठीक है. So what we have to get the least possible value. So for least possible value, what it is greater than, let's take it a positive value itself, ठीक है. K is the largest integer. Y has no real roots if y is a positive real number. So k 4 upon 9, okay, I'm just taking 3 as positive 3, okay. So the minimum value of this expression is what? It will be 6. So k upon 4y plus 9y is greater than equals to 6. So if it is greater than equals to 6, so what is the least possible value of this expression? The least possible value of this expression is 6. Okay, now I am not considering the negative value. देखो, if you'll be, we know that the value of k is 4. अगर मान लो मैंने negative value consider किया, so if y is negative, यहाँ clearly इन्होंने बोला y is not negative. If you are considering it as negative, तो ये negative होगा और ये negative होगा, तब तो आंसर negative होगा. But clearly the answer is if y is not negative, तो यहाँ पर भी negative नहीं आना चाहिए. So that's why the least possible answer of this will be what? It will be 6. Okay, so for question number 1, the answer is what? It is 6. So let's do question number 2. So question number 2 is what? If C is given by 16x upon y plus 49y upon x for some non-zero real numbers x and y. So x and y are non-zero and they are real numbers. Then what is the value which is not feasible for C? Out of these options, ऐसा कौन सा value that C can't take? So again we will be using the same concept, that is arithmetic mean is greater than equals to geometric mean. Now when you will be writing this, so what is the arithmetic mean of it? It will be 16xy plus 49y upon x whole divided by 2. Okay, this is the arithmetic mean and this will be greater than equals to geometric mean. So what is the geometric mean? Geometric mean will be 16xy into 49y upon x. So the variables will get cancelled, okay, and this 2 will then go to that side. So we'll have 16x upon y plus 49y upon x should be greater than or equals to, if you'll solve, so it will be 4 and it will be 7. So 7, so it will be into plus minus 28. Okay, so we can say that 16x upon y plus 49y upon x, okay, is lesser than equals to minus 56 and is greater than equals to plus 56. So your 16xy plus 49y by x should be lying in this range. It should be lesser than minus 56. Okay, this expression should be lesser than minus 56 and should be greater than 56. So this is greater than 56, yes. Is this lesser than minus 56? No. Is this lesser than minus 56? Yes. Is this lesser than minus 70? Okay. So all the values are satisfying except this. So for question number 2, the answer will be what? It is option C, simply. Again, we are using the same concept. Okay, same concept is being used again. Let's do one more question. Now, when I was solving this paper, and I initially thought ki what kind of question it is. Means I thought this is a question of mensuration, and I didn't thought ki mensuration question में भी वो use कर लेंगे concept. So what this question is, and this is from the CAT paper of 2021. The cost of fencing a rectangular plot is rupees 200 per feet along one side and 100 per feet along the 3 other sides. Suppose we have a rectangular plot. Okay, suppose this is the length and this is the breadth. The cost of fencing a rectangular plot is 200 per feet along one side. Okay, so for any one side the rate is 200 and for other 3 sides it is 100. If the area of the rectangular plot is 60,000, it has been given that length into breadth. The value of length into breadth is what? It is 60,000. 60,000 square feet. Then the lowest possible cost of fencing of all 4 sides is. So what we have to get, what will be the lowest possible cost of fencing? Now see, since we have to minimize the cost of fencing, okay, so as we have to minimize the cost of fencing, so ये जो 200 rupees per feet along one side है, so I'll not be keeping this 200 for the longer side. ठीक है, I'll try कि ये जो 200 per feet, the one side just for which 200 rupees per feet is charged, I'll try that it has to be a smaller side because I have to keep my rates minimum. So suppose for to fence this, suppose the rate is 200. To fence this, the rate is 100. to fence this the rate will be 100, and to fence this the rate will be 100. So what will be the total rate? So total rate, if suppose this is B, so the total length will be 200 B and it will be 100 B, so total 300 B plus this is 100 L and this is 100 L. So this is the value of total cost and we have to minimize it. So what can be the minimum value of it? So again we'll be using the same concept. The arithmetic mean of it will be greater than or equals to its geometric mean. So that will be 3000 B into 100 L. Now since length and breadth can never be negative, so we'll not be keeping the negative value. Or we can say that 300 B plus 100 L should be greater than or equals to 2 times of 300 into 200, sorry. It will be 200, na? So 300 into 200 will be what? It will be 60,000 into length into breadth. Now the length into breadth, the value is again 60,000. So 60,000 into 60,000, it will be what? It will be simply 60,000. So the minimum value of this will be what? It will be 2 times of 60,000. Now why we are not taking the negative value? Because length and breadth will not have negative values. Okay? So the minimum cost will be what? It will be 120000. और अगर आपने मान लो इसकी नेगेटिव वैल्यू रख ली तो इस केस में तो यू हैव द मनी विल आल्सो बी नेगेटिव, तो पैसा तो कभी नेगेटिव नहीं हो सकता. सो ओनली द पॉजिटिव वैल्यू इज एक्सेप्टेबल, दैट इज 1,20,000. So initially when I was solving this question, I only thought ki what is the way of solving this question, but as soon as after some time I realized okay, this thing we have to do in this question. Moving on to the next question, question number 4. Now this is from the chapter of logarithm. You'll say sir this is from the chapter of logarithm, but actually the same concept we will be using here also. Arithmetic mean is equals to greater than geometric mean. Okay, so how come? So it has been given the value of log A upon B. Now can I see? Can we write log A upon B as it will be simply log A with base A minus log B with base A. Okay, simply I'm splitting it. So let's write it this way. So it will be written as log A with base A minus log B with base A. Similarly, if you write this, okay, so we have a plus, so it will be log B with base B minus log A with base B. Now here base and number both are same. Here base and number both are same. So this will be 1 and this will be 1. So ultimately we will be having 2 minus log B with base A, okay, minus log A with base B. Now if you'll take minus common out, okay, suppose if I'm taking minus common out, so I'll have 2 minus log B A plus log A with base B. Now I have to get, okay, what can be the values of this expression I can have. So I'm writing it down here. Now instead of this log A with base B, can I write it like this? It will be log of B with base A plus 1 upon log of B with base A. We can interchange the relations. ठीक है, we can interchange base and number. So अगर आप interchange करें तो वो ऐसे आ जाता है 1 upon. Now see, this is also x and this is also x. Simply हमारा जो expression हो गया वो ऐसा हो गया x plus 1 upon x. So what is the value of x plus 1 upon x? The value of x plus 1 upon x, it will be either equals to 2 or greater than 2. It will be either equals to 2 or it will be greater than 2. So similarly, for this expression, the value of this expression will be either greater than 2 or it will be equals to 2. So if it is exactly 2, the value will be 0. Okay, if this value is exactly 2, the value is 0. And if it is greater than 2, okay, the value will be a negative number. Agar exactly 2 hai, 2 minus 2 will be 0. But if your value is more than 2, okay, so it will be a negative answer. But on any scenario, okay, I'll not be getting a positive answer. So 1 is not feasible for this. Okay. So again we have used the same relation, arithmetic mean is greater than geometric mean, and all these questions have been taken from previous paper. So just give a heed to it ki how much important this concept is. Okay. So this was all about in this session. I hope that you have enjoyed the session. Okay, and the questions that we did also, it might be clear to you. Okay. again, if you want more of such kind of videos, any specific topic, there is a demand of yours, okay, please do a comment, okay. And if you want to join MBA Selection Mastery, okay, learn how, and if you want to learn how to crack top IIMs, other top B schools in just one attempt with personalized approach, so the link for joining is in the description, okay. So for your dream college, okay, nobody will be working for you, it's the only you have to work, okay. We will be just a guiding light, okay. All right, so this much we have in today's session. So let's meet for the next session. So thank you and have a nice day ahead, everyone.